Welcome back to the third part of this tutorial. So what I want to try and achieve now is when I enter data into all of these text box and the combo box, I would like to be able to click on update, and all those data should be displayed on the data grid view. But the first thing we have to do is to double click on the data grid view itself. So I'm going to have to exit from there. Now let's come in here and double click on that very data grid view, double click on it, and right in here of the data grid view we need as follows. So the first one is going to be txt student id dot text equals, so that's going to be the data grid view. Copy and paste that there. Dot select rows, enter a square bracket and give it a value of 0. Dot cells, and give that very cell is going to be a value of 0 because it's the first one, and dot value, and this time around the value is going to be string dot to string. There we go, parentheses there. So in total I only need about 13 on the data grid view itself, so I'm going to copy that and change the names around there. That is 5. Let's copy that as well, paste and paste. So it's 13, so I'm going to delete 2. There we go. So all we just need to do now is to change the numbers around. Okay, the numbers that will change will be the cells numbers, so this one will become 1, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So in total that is 13, and we now change these names around. So this one is going to be known as CMB course code. The next one that follows that is going to be add mass. Those are the names on my text box, these very ones. Like this one is for ranking, and that's ranking. If I copy that, that would be right at the bottom, so that would be for ranking. Okay, so you guys get where those names come from. Alright, the next one here is going to be math, followed by business, then we have biology. Okay, so let's speed that up now. Alright, this is how it all looks like. Now the next one, since we've finished with this, let's come into, okay, maybe I should take care of this very one. So when I click on this student result, I want all the information here to be displayed here for us to print. So let's get the name of that transcript. RT transcript is called. So let's come in here to this very button, double click on that, and the very first one is going to be RT transcript dot append text, and the text that I would like it to append is going to be student ID. Okay, and let's enter a couple of those. How many? Let's go for maybe 4 tabs. Get rid of this one. So I have 3 and 4 tabs there. Okay, now the next thing is, let's give the name plus txt student id dot text and plus as carriage return, and enter parentheses there, no, semicolon there. So the next one, let me just copy and change the names around. Copy it all. Okay, let's copy and just speed it up. Yeah, so I'm gonna speed that up now. Alright guys, this is how that looks like, the student results. So that's taken care of. Now we can now take care of the update. So double click on the update. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to say string student ID q equals, I would like you to insert the following. So insert into student. So the student is the name of the database, so I'm using SQL to talk to the database now. What do we want it to insert? Let's first of all insert student ID. That is the very first column that I have in there. The second column is course code, and followed by first name, surname. Then I have a column called math, another one called English, comma, biology, computing, chemistry, and I believe we also have physics after chemistry. Those are the values. That is 13 in total. So let's just add the rest. Okay, there they are. So I'm gonna put, let's enter a bracket there. Alright, now I need a value. The value in this case are the components, the text box and so on. And the first value is going to be txt student ID. I believe it is student ID. Let's see, try that again. Yes, student ID dot text, and so on. There, those are the rest values. So have a good look at them. Maybe let me just break. Let's press enter one so that you guys can see it. Let's hope it's going to work. There, those are the values. And let's increase this a little bit. Right there. Okay, now the next thing is right underneath there, we now want to execute this. Okay, the student ID queue. So let's come right down here and say enter. Let's put a space in between. Execute the query, and this query is the student ID queue. There we go. Alright, there. Then we also ask it to load the database. Load database. There. Yeah. So that's the update taken care of. Right. So the only thing I can do right now before I proceed is just to, let's try out the update and see. Okay, decision time. Now let's enter some data in there. So let's say the student ID number is 5478, and in here I'm going to just select one of these courses, and the name of this student, let's say, is called James. Surname is Wells. Gender male. Age maybe 26. Address 1 Carlton Street. postcode FG640. Alright, now mobile number 7 and so on. Grades, and just make that up, and there we go. Okay, we're gonna have to enter some stuff in there because I'm just going to just try that out. And here, let's say average is about that. No, that should be about 70 something. And ranking, let's say it's about 222. Right, so let's try it out now. Update. There we go. Look at that. It's working, guys. I am very, very excited. Look at that. Look at that, man. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's good. That is very good. So I'm very excited with this. That works fine. So let's say I change these details. Let's change these details and come in here, and let's say the name is Tommy Davis. Right. Oh, let's use a female name. Grace Davis. Female. Let's change that. And 21. Where does she live? 24 Alton Street. Telephone number. Okay, the grades. And change this, and let's say that it's about that, and 81, and it's 21. So let's come in here. There we go, guys. Look at that. Grace is on board as well. Yeah, we're somewhere. So all that is left for us to do is to take care of 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, this works. Yeah, I have actually taken care of this. Yeah, that's right. I took care of student result and that of this earlier on. Okay, that's good. So all that is left for us now is 1, 2, and 3. So let's take care of the delete. Now exit works. Now let's reset. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, exit. Yeah. Okay, so we will now take care of the delete. Okay, let's double click on the delete button. Double click on that, and right here. So what I'm going to do is I might as well copy this and just get rid of the insert. Oh, okay, let's just copy this one, paste that in there, right there, and I'm going to copy this as well. I need those. Copy and paste it right below. Now for the delete, I'm going to use the following query. So that's going to be delete as the following SQL command from student. Okay, enter a bracket and enter the following. I'm going to enter the following that I would like to delete, all of the above. So just copy that and paste it right in here. On the other hand, I'm just gonna get rid of this, get rid of these ones, just leave it like that. That is done. Then let's copy. I've copied it up to here. Let's copy from the mathematics up to here as well. Copy and press enter to paste it there. Get rid of the speech mark and the comma, and there we go. Alright, get rid of this, and finally this. I'm gonna copy all of this now. all, and I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Press enter, paste that in there, and let's get rid of this. This is causing problem there. Okay, now just clear things up. I'm going to have to speed that up, guys, then I'll come back to you. Let's see, this has to go. That has to go, and get rid of. And right here I'm going to enter the quotation that is delete from students where ID equals ID there, and enter a plus sign there. I'm going to get rid of that back bracket that is not meant to be there. Yeah, and this has to go as well. Yeah, I think that should do it. It seems to stabilize. Okay, let's run it and see. So I'm gonna run, and let's just see what's gonna happen with the delete. It should be able to delete all of the content. There we go, guys. If you guys can still recall, those are the data I used in trying out the update. Yeah, so now let's try out the delete. I expect it to delete all of this content I have on this database. So hit on delete. Oh, there we go, guys. Look at that, it's working. I love that. So let's enter more data in here, and course code name is Tony Montana. We'll be working on the calculation for that later on, and the average. Then here, let's say it's about 2:1, and click on update. There we go. Look at that. That's fine. Get rid of that content from the system. Hit on delete. Okay, delete, and there we go. So what I'm going to do now is to take care of the print. So let's exit out of the system, and let's go to the design view, and right here on the print button, double click on the print button there. So the first thing I'm going to do right up there on the printer, I'm going to declare as follows, call the following objects: bitmap. There, that's the object called. Now right here, let's increase the font a little bit. Right underneath here, I'm going to declare as follows: height equals, that will be data grid view 1. There we go. Data grid view 1 dot height. Enter your semicolon there. Now the next thing is data grid view 1 dot height. Copy all of these. Dot height equals data grid view 1 dot row count. Dot row count. And let's multiply that by data grid view 1 dot row count template dot row template. There we go. Dot height, so that I can get the whole height, and multiply that by 2 there. Now the next thing, let's say the bitmap itself equals new bitmap, and the new bitmap, we want the data grid view right in there. Data grid view dot height, comma, data grid view, let's say width there and height here. This is, let's make this width and height there. So let's go for the width first there, and enter semicolon there. Next thing is data grid view we now need to draw. Dot draw to bitmap right there. Okay, so let me just speed that up. Okay, that is taken care of now. But for the print to work, we now have to double click on the print document, and let me call the following object first. Okay, dialog result, I'm going to call that iPrint. Okay, and right underneath here I'm going to say iPrint equals message box dot show, and confirm if you want to print the transcript, or if you want to print to the, let's say, or if you want, or print the data grid view. Yeah, so if you confirm you want to print the data grid view, let's put this on 2 lines. The system will allow you to do that. So let's use an if statement now. If iPrint equals dialog result dot yes. Okay, what I now want to do is I'm going to add curly braces there. Then we want e.graphic, and I would like it to draw string. Yeah, then I want it to print RT transcript dot text. So if it's yes, print the transcript. Now comma, define the font. The font is going to be, that should be uppercase. Yeah, font, I'm going to make that area, close that up, comma 12, comma font style right here dot regular. There. Now what is, let's get our brush on board, comma brush dot, I'm going to make that black, and comma new position, that's new coordinate, new point really, yeah, and make the coordinates 0, 0. There we go. Right, that is taken care of. Else, what we want the system to do is enter its curly braces here first. Else, do as follows: e.graphic dot draw image whatever image we have on our bitmap, the coordinate will be 0, 0. There we go. So that is for the print. Yeah, so the print is taken care of. We're going to try that out as soon as we enter some data in there. So that's good. So let's come in here. Okay, now let's take care of the student, but I think I just remembered something. This print document need to be connected to print preview. So let's go here, select print preview dialog, go to the properties here, and right here, that is it. That's what I'm talking about. Document, I meant to set that document to print document. That's it right there. So that you must do that. So if you, maybe we should even try it out. Let's try it out before we take care of the student, because we've taken care of all the other buttons, just the student button left, student result left. I'm just going to enter some value in there. Select course code in there, and let's speed up that. Okay, I've entered some details in there. I will now update it. Okay, update my system. Okay, now let's go to transcript. Okay, let's click on the transcript. That doesn't seem to work. I think I made an error. Oh, right, the transcript is actually on the student result right there. Now in here we may have to change the name of this, that's all, maybe just change the code around, but let's see. To make sure the print will, click on print. There we go. Now confirm if you want to print transcript or print the data review. So I'm going to say yes, print transcript. There we go. Look at the transcript printed. So all you need to do is just to hit on print. Now supposing we want to print this transcript, we click on no, and that is the transcript. Alright, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the code around. So if you guys are following along, just move the code from students result to transcript. So I'm going to do that now. So exit out of the system, and let's come right down here. Yeah, that is it. Look at it, student result transcript. That is wrong. I'll show it to you guys. Double click on student. You see all of those lines of code? That was an error. So cut that off, and let's go to transcript. Double click on transcript and paste that in there. That's all you need to do if you have been following along. So the transcript is back. It's back on the system. So let's assume there's anything in there. So just click on print. Yeah, transcript. That's it. Transcript is now working. Clear and exit. Alright, so the next one and the final one is the student result. Double click on the student result right there. Okay, with the student result, first thing I'd like to do is to use an if statement to determine if the text box is empty or not. So txt mass dot text if is empty, I want the system to do as follows. So txt mass add mass dot text, we now want it to default to 0 there. So I will now have to repeat exactly the same thing. So what I've just done in there is when I click on student result, and if there's nothing in there, it will default back to 0. So I'll speed that up there. That is that for all of the text box. So if I run that now, this is what you guys will see once we click on the student result. Okay, look at it, there's nothing in there. Supposing I have some value in here and here, and I click on student result, there we go. The ones without any value is just populated, else there will be an error. So let's reset, close that, and now let's continue. The first thing I like to do is to declare an integer variable. Now let's make that an array. Okay, let's say int r is going to be for my result equals new integer. So I'm just going to make that about 15. If I don't need all that, that's fine anyway. So the first one, r 0, that will be equals, convert the string data dot to int 32, Yeah, and the text content is going to be txt add mass dot text, and close that. Right, I will now copy this and just change it around. I have 8 subjects in total. One more there, and the next one is mass, and change this to 1, and just repeat the same thing for the others. And now let's sum up these arrays. So I'm going to say R8 equals, place that in bracket, R0 plus R1, and so on. There we go. So I will now divide that by 8 because I have 8 subjects in total. Now that will be for the average. Let me just copy this, and I'm going to use that for the total. So let's change this to R9 there, and enter semicolon in there. So let's say txt average dot text equals convert to, let's say, dot to string. And what are we converting? That's going to be R8, and paste that in there, semicolon here. Now the next one is going to be for the total, so I might as well just copy all of these now, just change it around. Come right down here, txt total, that will be the total score, paste that in there and change this to R9. There we go. Now that those are taken care of, we now need to be able to compare so that we can get the student ranking. So the first one is going to be if R9 is greater than and equals to 700, then we'll say txt ranking dot text equals first class. So there we go. There. Else if R9, copy that, paste, if R9 is, no, this should be 700, and here should be 600, right, and that in this case will be second class upper 2i. That's how it's written. Yeah, so let's close this bracket here. That should be fine now, and the same thing here. Okay, yeah, all we just need to now do is copy and paste and change that around. The next one is going to be 500, so for 500 that will be 2 2, and let's go for 400 that will be third class, right, and the next one is going to be, let's copy both, let's say 300, paste that in there, 300 and 200, so this is going to be 300, and in the case of 300 that's going to be certificate of higher education, and 200, so that means less than 200. Let's come in here, less than 200, and that is going to be fail. There, that's all there is to it. Now we finish up the whole student database management system. Take a good look at the student result calculations there, codes, and that's it. Take it from the top, bring it down. It's been a long tutorial, but I suppose it's worth it. So now let's run it and see. Right here I'm going to enter some student details, ST, okay, and the course code. Name of the student, let's say, is Paul Omen, male, age 27, address, let's say 18 Godson Road, Carlton Town, mobile number, and grades. I'm very intelligent, so mathematics, let's give me 97, chemistry 90, IT 98, English 92, physics. There we go. I'm in my 90s, so all I need to now do is click on student results. There we go. Look at that, guys. Average is 92, total score 700 plus, first class honors. Print out my transcript there, and we can even click on print. Yeah, I want my transcript. That's it. Close that, and let's add it to database. Update. Let's see if Paul is there. It's not there. Look at that. So I'm now going to add Paul's details straight onto the database. Click on add. Look at that, guys. That is it. And with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of this long tutorial. I suppose it's worth it for those of you who are interested in embedding SQLite to C#. So with that, I'm going to say bye for now, and you all have a nice day. Subscribe, and please, those of you who are interested in joining to become the member of my channel, I'll be very happy to receive you guys. You all have a nice day now. Bye for now.